All right, hey everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome to Vista Angels Tarot. I need to plug y'all up. I thought I had this phone plugged up today so it can be at 100%. It's only like at 30%, so I want to go ahead and try and plug this up so it won't die on us. Okay, hey everybody. And then my iPhone is at 20%. And just woke up from a nap. And then as I woke up, oh gosh, I just got a whole bunch of downloads. A whole bunch of downloads, but in my mind to be able to do that as a reading right now, unless it come out as a channeled message, then I'm gonna have to save that for the next couple of days. Um, but it was not only downloads or information codes, messages for you all. It also was for myself as an epiphany, as a confirmation, as a realization. But I didn't really feel or think that I needed it as confirmation because I had already been made my mind up about the situation, right? And it don't necessarily have to do with anything that's going on with me right now or any type of interpersonal type of relationship that I have with certain people in my life. It was just, I guess, maybe more as a confirmation. Um, do I want to use the word confirmation or do I want to use the word as, I don't know. It does kind of feel like this card that was at the top of the deck from yesterday's reading, more of a veil being lifted that maybe I didn't know that I had still left inside of myself. I don't know if that still kind of would resonate with some of you. Um, hmm, that's crazy. Hey, Miss Linda. My body don't know whether to hibernate or to get up and move around. Because y'all know I live in Atlanta, for the people who don't. We just had a whole bunch of snow yesterday. Now, as of right now, it's all gone. Oh my gosh. Had snow one day, and by the next day, it's not one piece of snow on the ground, like it ain't even snow. So, the southern belt, we're not used to that. So, we don't know how to act. Well, they don't, but it's not a big deal to me. But my body, like, okay, do I hibernate? Do I get up and go? Do we rest? Do we sleep? It's snowing. It's only 11 degrees. Like, tell me something. What do I do? Okay. It's kind of like crazy. You said it's 18 in New York. Um, yeah, on my TV it says it's 24 degrees as of right now. But earlier this morning, in some parts, the part where I was at, it was at 11. Farther up north Georgia, it was a 6. It was a number 6 far as the temperature. So, different parts, more going up toward the mountains, of course, it's going to be lower degrees, it's going to be colder. But since I'm in the heart of downtown, um, we only got to like 11 or 12 degrees. Now it's 24 as the high. But I don't know. Incubation, hibernation. We had that card come out the other day, right? All right, so I hope y'all did go back or watch initially um, the video from yesterday. It was very enlightening. You said I just covered my window. Hey Reese, how you feeling? How you feeling, Reese? Yeah, I thought about exercise today too. But I don't know why my body keeps wanting to hibernate. I guess because just like Reese just came into the chat, um, when your body just getting over whatever type of stuff that we had, um, your body is not all the way, even though you're feeling better, your body still got to kind of bounce back from that. So I'm so glad you're feeling a little bit better. The sun. So I know my moderators are very busy. I also remember myself because I told them to keep up a list of the videos that I needed to do. So we did knock out the video of Mars and Gemini, and that will be Vedic Sidereal. That will be January the 20th. Um, yeah, you're right, Miss Linda. That's why that veil with the fog in the air, yeah, that has a lot. Uh, yeah, let me hush. Um, yeah. Um, hold on, I'm trying to say something. So the video we did yesterday, Vedic Sidereal of Mars going into Gemini from January the 19th up until I believe February the 24th, and then it will um as retrograde, and then it will move direct, which is crazy. Still in Gemini from February the 23rd, 24th up until I think March the 6th or something. But what I do want to remind again before we do this reading for Capricorn, I'm going to go ahead and knock the Capricorn reading out. I didn't really want to do it right now, but since the Sun card came out and Vedic Sidereal was still in Capricorn up until February the 14th, um, let me go ahead and just do it now. The Mars energy in Gemini, what I was speaking about last night, I just want to remind you real quick. Mars is an aggressive energy. It's like a warrior, it's like a soldier, it's like is you know, I don't want to keep saying force all the time, but it can be a force to be reckoned with, right? And it's going to come through um, or be about a lot of conversation, okay? So, not just about things going on in your life, things around you. So, just pay attention. It's going to be a lot of rhetoric, okay? Speeches, um, sermons, um, podcast, communication, emails, letters, what else? Phone calls, okay? Face to face interactions, such as communication. And some of them not going to be very pleasant, okay? Especially the person that you're interacting with. Depends on how or where Mars is going to be located, such as third house in their personal chart, is how they're going to want to express that communication. Okay. I'm not saying that this may necessarily have an effect on you because with Mars being in my third house for my personal chart, it hits different than for somebody else. Okay. So it's not going to be an aggressive time of communication or talk or expression for me, but that's going to be different for other people who I interact with. So I just want to let you keep that in mind, because a lot of people that you're going to see on social media and et cetera, they're going to want to really voice their opinion. They could have like a total meltdown or attitude. It can be a lot of correspondence, okay? Again, such as emails, letters. This is also some things that you may receive, you know, such as, I hate to say threats, but it can be like from bill collectors, um, hey, you got to do this and this, or we gonna do this, very aggressive coming through as some type of correspondence, right? Please also watch what you're typing um, and what you're saying. Stop, think, and choose your words very carefully, okay? Now, you may have somebody or some people that may want to express themselves as condolence, as apology, um, especially, depending on what type of relationship you have with this person, um, because they may have a sense of an urge to want to give an apology, okay, to express their concerns or their sincerity because of the way they have been acting. Because, Mars going into third house of Gemini also can bring different viewpoints, okay? And for whatever reason, people may want to, because of Mars being in Gemini, want to express their viewpoints. And their viewpoints, of course, is going to be connected to their perception and their perspective. So just keeping that in mind, I just wanted to remind y'all again, okay? And some people's perception and perspectives will be changing, okay? Because of other things and energies that are still being aligned in different houses or zodiac sign. And this can be their way of now needing to um, apologize, okay? So, all right. So I'll go back and edit, but I didn't even have a chance to get the cards out for Capricorn. I am not prepared. Should I just let anything come out that needs to just come out? And I'll do another reading because I'm not prepared. I'm not going to do the Capricorn read today, so y'all stay tuned for that. Okay, this is just going to be whatever come out. Look at it. It could be a whatever come out reading. This is going to be an energy update, energy check-in. Okay, look at it. I was just talking about incubation. Hmm. I don't know whether to get some rest, to lay down, to get up, move around. You see what I'm saying? Mm, okay. Mystical. The clouds. You say defective aggression. Thank you for reminding reading my North Node. Really? Is it? Did you know that? Did you ever know that before? Did you ever know that before, Miss? You did? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's all about now having different perceptions and perspectives um, from all different areas. You know, I'm so glad that I learned about Vedic, but I had to choose to learn it on my own. because society wasn't going to introduce it to me. Society wanted me to stay um, locked in into what they already shown me or introduced to me. They didn't want me to know a different perspective, you know? So, why is my camera getting so bright? It's because the sun is here. Something is about to come into illumination, right? Caution. Mm. Oh yeah, I just said that. Something because my camera don't usually be this bright. All right, y'all, we're gonna be seeing more orbs. You see that? Mm-hmm. We're gonna be seeing more. Now, y'all gonna be seeing these in the daytime, and this is just for entertainment and for fun. This is me just reading cards, YouTube, no big deal. You see all those little orbs and sparkles and stars, all in between the cloud. Yes, it is very mystical. It surely is. You also are going to start receiving these. Oh, you said Western, you're a Gemini. Okay. Um. Ruh-roh. All right, y'all. Um, by Mars being in Gemini, Vedic sidereal, and remember Western astrology, astronomy, is going to tell you is going to be in Cancer. Okay, but how information and things that are about to be revealed to you, it's going to be like how can Mars be in Cancer when all of this is unfolding? Okay, information is coming out. Information is coming out or will be revealed back to back to back to back. A lot of people are wanting to be very expressive about how they feel. Um, your mind is also kind of like a pregame is being kind of set up because you're about to have a huge amount of information to come to you that you will have to make a decision about. Okay, and it's going to be about or regarding your perception and your perspective. That can be about job, career, love, relationship. You know, for some of you, getting back together, accepting an apology. This can be about things going on around you in this world, in this realm, in the atmosphere. It's going to be a lot of different things. Okay? Now, what I see right here before you. And again, this is not the Capricorn reading, okay? This is an energy check in. So I'm going to put it in the title. We're going to see something, allegedly, that some of y'all may not going to be or feel very comfortable about, okay? And it's about to come out and up into the surface. Something that has been really hiding itself. It has been very dormant. It has been in a sense incubating, and it been more disguised or blending in with the clouds in the atmosphere. Okay, your I need to choose my words very carefully. So give me a minute, okay? Just know we are about to see more balls of plasma of energy. Okay. Uh, they also are going to be messages um, that you're going to receive. Also, very vivid dreams. Okay. You're going to start having very vivid dreams. And, okay. There's a confirmation. I'm getting confirmation at the same times. Earlier this day, I was looking at certain my Buddha painting that's on my wall. When I turned around, the Buddha painting came into a 3D effect. Okay. And it did it when I turned back around. I don't know, maybe it was just the way I turned around too quickly. And the face of that particular Buddha went into a 3D, maybe even a 4D, 5D type of optical illusion. It didn't scare me. Okay. Um, but it was the first time that it happened. So I can understand why this combination is coming out like this. Okay. Some of y'all are going to now on your own start to see different phenomenons. And I don't want you to be scared, but just be very cautioned. All right. Why am I getting these? I don't want this. Again, you see the sun rays coming down from these certain clouds here. Okay. Um, hope it's not me. Some of y'all, it may be even more stories that may come out about previous sightings of abductions, allegedly. Um, some of you may also go through some of these type of phenomenons. Okay. And y'all know I don't even talk like that. So let me move on. I have to watch particularly what I say. Okay. Um Anything that you have been dreaming about but not have been putting a lot of effort toward it, um now is the time to really work in it, right? Because the sun being in a natural home of Capricorn is a very good time for business to be obtained, done, to get done, to put a lot of work, dedication into it, especially when it comes to any entrepreneurial type of ideas, task, um, anything regarding like maybe a job, career, research for that if you wanting to switch jobs and or career. 10th house of Capricorn is all about a work sector. And the sun is very strong being in that house. Okay? So any effort that you can do right now toward any type of change, toward something that you want or love to do, now is the time, and very favored by the sun being in the 10th house, to put some research and effort toward it, especially if it is a certain dream um, using your creativity and also imagination. Okay. Some of you also are going to have some type of mystical experience that's going to be or can be different for everybody. Um, it's going to be a whole bunch of more sightings. Okay. I understand all of them. Allegedly, not allegedly, may be man made. We understand that, the sun. Okay. But a lot of things also that not only different companies, organizations, agencies, etc., things that they have not been really using before is going to be more out in the open. Okay. They may be sitting or stationary um, up by the sun, in the clouds, disguised by a cloud. Um, but you're going to see a lot more lights. Now, I don't know how that is going to come across through or for social media, because they are changing some of the social media outlets, and they will be making a change and restrictions to them that came out in the reading before TT was banned. I told you that it was going to still be banned, but it was going to reopen with restrictions. If I can go back to the video and find the timestamp for it. But I said this before they banned it for that 24 hours and then put it back. Okay, because it came out in the reading over on this side over here. Right? Okay, Scorpio transformation energy. Our atmosphere, our clouds, things with our sun right now allegedly is going to start having transformation. What is your grandmother's name? I don't know because I'm not a medium. I'm not a medium. All right. You see how the star card inside of the lantern um is in reverse. Okay. So some of you, this epiphany information change is going to happen, of course, at different timing. I do see and know that some of y'all are not looking for a love relationship right now. I get it, I understand it. But like I said, by this spring, summertime, or even in the present moment right now, some of you are having a change in your perspective and your perception. Um, you're gonna be out more. You're gonna be choosing to um, you're gonna be choosing your path to happiness in a different way. Okay, you're not gonna be so incubated or in Virgo energy, in the house by choice. Nobody's forcing you. It can be for some of you by caution. You know, a lot of things are going on in our realm in this society right now, so that's very understandable. Um, but you have to also use that wisdom that you have been accumulating and gaining and storing. You do have to put it to use. Okay. Um, that also gives you the exercise to know and understand, okay, justice, that what you have learned and what you have, your thought process, you're utilizing it. Because if nobody is challenging you about it or for it, then it's just accumulated, it's just there. You are not going to be able to use it as like an exercise, okay? So that means you have to really get out, um, unincubate yourself, and radiate yourself, which is to shine, which is to mingle, which is to you know, especially whoever you are for your soul path or your soul journey, you have to radiate that energy, okay, as exposure and or as information or informational. So some of you, like I said, can be in marketing, editorial, I don't know, social media, influencer, content creator, a researcher, whatever it is for you, okay? You have to now use that energy and showcase it, the sun. Now, somebody is holding some type of information here that is about to be released with the Justice card. Something that has been hidden for a very long time. It could have been like in a vault. It could have been red taped. It could have been, in a tomb, some type of religious tomb, or some type of, what you call that, museum or something like that. I know different government and agencies, museums, and things like that have different vaults and stuff, where they hold artifacts and also paperwork. Something here is about to come out. I see it here. Okay. Something about to be exposed. And whatever or whoever releases this needs to have a lot of caution once it does come out into the open. Um, Now, that also can be you. You may be holding something that somebody needs. It could be your warmth, it can be your happiness, it can be your sense of abundance and prosperity that is naturally um, who you are as a person. You're fair, you're just, you don't play around, you speak your truth. You want to be acknowledged for your truth and your fairness. Um, and this is what you seek and want. You said you sick of fake people. What the world? Yeah, Miss Linda. That's kind of what I woke up to as an epiphany. Well, not an epiphany, but as a realization also. Ace of Wands in reverse. Why the cards dropping out and I'm not seeing them dropping out? Something is going to be released, can be overnight. Something can be released as far as information into society, into the world overnight. And then when people awake from their slumber into the daytime, um, it's going to bring a lot of rhetoric. Okay. Something for some of you that you are not ready to approach, um, because you're still thinking they're going to research and stuff like that. What I was speaking about, the King of Swords, 6 of Wands in reverse. Like I was speaking about, accolade, success, notoriety, a sense of achievement, praise, honor. I'm here also hearing honorably being discharged. What is that about? Somebody I do see for some of you is not going to be very happy about the choice that you will be making about moving on, moving separately, okay, or separating yourself. Um, yeah, okay. See, this is just what I'm talking about. The Tower. Out of all these cards, that's the one that want to pop out. That's what I'm getting for this top row here. Something is about to come out to the open. Something is about to bring some type of huge revelation, some type of huge epiphany, spiritual awakening. And this is a general reading, so this is like as for a collective. Now, if you pick up stuff from the reading that speaks to you internally regarding things going on in your life, okay, cool. But as a collective, we all been sleep, okay? Incubation. And some things now are about to come out as epiphanies, um, enlightenments. And it's going to come out or happen very quickly, very suddenly. Um, and it's going to shift you and all of us, most of us, into this huge transformation. Now, it may not shift or shake me as much as the next person because I'm already over on that side. You kind of get what I'm saying? So it may not be like a total shock or anything for me per se, but of course it's going to hit everybody differently, okay? Now, when this happens, I do want you to have a lot of caution about what you say, who you say it to, um, and your next decisions that you will be, making. Um, it's an upheaval that a lot of people are going to feel like they're about to go through, or can also be experiencing right now. They may feel like, hey, this is unfair. This can be some people who maybe work in different agencies or companies. Um, it's a lot of people that are going to be very angry. This is the Mars energy, like I already told you, going into Gemini, right? This is the Tower. Self asserted, upheaval, raw energy, aggression, desire, anger, survival, instinct, impulse, lust, sudden change, action, aggression, and chaos. Like I already said, something that you may encounter, it may happen, or you may see. Something is about to to change, and it may cause a lot of chaos. Okay, can be also something that somebody says here. Now, again, this could be a person coming towards you with a lot of pent up aggression because you haven't been paying them any attention. Okay, and for some people, it may be worser than others. Um, because somebody here is about to be very impulsive. Either, like I said, what they say, they've been in hiding, they haven't been around, but their actions, they haven't done it yet, but their actions, um, they're making a choice about what actions they're about to do because they don't feel fair and just either the way that things that you said, the way that you disappeared, the way that you separated yourself the way that you're hibernating yourself away from them. They're going through this awakening or a sense of a huge accumulation of raw energy from the inside, and they're trying to understand on what to do with it. Okay, so they may start out with communication as a page, you know, um, where you been, what you doing, where you're at, why you're not talking to me, why you staying away from me, why you're not answering my phone call. Because the King of Swords over here is in reverse, and that's not a very good thing next to a page. Okay? Um, Other things in this person's life is not working out very well. They're not getting the same attention as they used to. Can be from people that they hang around, their job, co-workers, people in their community that think they're all that, you know, they ain't getting no attention. So they're going to try and direct this attention towards you. Another page. What is this innocence? Because now we got two innocent cards here. You see how the lion is coming out? Aggression. We're not really saying that a lion is aggressive, but they are very prideful and egotistical. They are, or I thought, was named the king of the jungle, right? Can't get no more aggressive than that. What's up with all these animals? Break free. What is about to, I told you, something is about to break out and to break free. Okay? Motivation, drive, sexual energy, desire, strong emotions. You see that? Strong emotions. This is why the tower came out first. Somebody with some very strong emotions. Um, and this can be, for some people, this may come out in the news. Whatever this is, it's a tower moment. Okay? Um, Now, let's not forget, 8th house of Scorpio is about endings. I do see somebody that is going to be on the run with a child or children. So, we may have our child alert system to go off in the next couple of days. Okay? Can be a child missing or a child that will be found, unfortunately. But somebody is going to be on the run or wants to run away. Can either be with a child or children. So make sure that you're taking caution. You know, if your ex-husband or baby dad or baby mama, something like that, come around out of the blue and they want to see the child and go off with the child and all that, have some caution here because somebody is also going to take off with a child that they do not uh, have particular custody or rights or something like that. Okay? You are really hurting somebody's self esteem here. See, you see what I'm saying? What's up with all the animals? Oh my God. What is somebody is about to be real impulsive. Do I see it possibly as a good thing? I can't tell you. I don't know. Because it's giving me mixed energy and it's giving me, I can't say what I want to because of this YouTube channel. That's what it's given. This is also somebody that may run away. Okay, so talk to your child or children. You may have somebody that may also take impulse and run away. For some of them, somebody may run away and get married. So if you have a young daughter or son that's about to turn 18, they're going to want run away to the justice and get married. They also may run out of country, town, and get married. So stay tuned for that. This is also some people that have been incarcerated, or a person that has been incarcerated is about to, I don't know if they're breaking out. I don't know if they're breaking out or being set free. But somebody is in a hurry. You got two horses back to back. Beyond illusion. Something is you see, moment to moment is coming out in reverse. Not step by step, but something is about to break out, break free. Something is about to come forward. Can also be information, like I said, with Mars being in Gemini, which is Mercury. Okay, what is Mercury? Mercury is media. It's media, social media, news, frequency, vibration, music, um, correspondence, letter, information. Okay. Uh, I really need y'all third eye to be activated at this time. Okay. The rebel. See what I mean? Somebody here, I don't know, they may have a quick spirit, a huge download, and they're not gonna waste no time. They're gonna take action about it. Now this also can be you. Um, as something doing something very spontaneous. Maybe you're about to just get up and go out of town. Okay, you may just decide to go on a short trip and you weren't even planning it. You just want to be spontaneous. It could be as simple as something like that. Okay, and you may leave somebody behind or not tell somebody or some certain people and they don't like it. And so they're going to be texting and calling you like, how you just going to get up and leave and not say something and, you know, some of you may just up and move with your child or children and not tell family members, your father, um, their baby, they daddy. You may not even tell them, okay? Um, but somebody is on the run or will be on the run here. Mm, somebody is really, really, really. And see what I was talking about messages? You see what I'm saying? Message, travel, movement, news. Y'all be sleeping on me when I be saying it. News. Y'all package is coming too. If y'all waiting on the package, can be the next 3 days. It'll be here. 3 to 4 days. Okay, and that's due to the weather. Let's let's come on. Somebody emotions is about to get the best of them. They may try to come and say how innocent they are or how innocent they feel. They want something brand new. You know, this is new for them. They're ready with the green light. They're ready for to move forward. You know, they got all this sexual pent up energy. Um, they want to take authority. They want to sit in their heart center right now, speaking to you, coming towards you. And it's going to be like a sudden change out of nowhere. Some of you may not even believe it. Caution, the Ouija board. You got success in reverse. Some of you may actually be a Scorpio, Pisces. Bottom of the deck is comparison. I don't know, y'all. This reading is weird. But a rebel is somebody who does things without caution. Somebody who does things without thinking. Um, no place like home. So that's what they're missing. You don't have to ever live with this person. It's just the energy that you contain and that you give off. The sun. Who doesn't want to be around a person who is the sun? Who is the an epitome of happiness and healing and enlightenment, um, guidance. If some of y'all, if your birthday is coming up, you may all of a sudden decide to go out at the last minute. hmm You may even decide to do something as a rebel. You know, don't do no one night stand with somebody that you don't know type of stuff. Okay? Have some, you could be a rebel, but have some caution here. This is a crazy reading. Come to the edge. What is all this rebel energy? This is crazy. You do have success in reverse and no this is, seems like less emotion and more just energetic movement. Okay, now I'm getting more to understand. This is something like somebody busting a move, but they don't got all their emotions intact, understanding their emotions, maybe not understanding why, not really expressing their emotions, but they just coming towards you, okay? Or you going toward a situation impulsively. And it's kind of like, okay, you hear, but you ain't really saying what you need to say. Do you even know why you here? Do you even know why you are contacting me? Do you even know anything? But you just want to show up. And it's because of not only a person's ego and pride, but they just don't really understand why they want something brand new. It just seems like they're just feeling urged to go toward it, to go get it, to break free from whatever they have been holding on to, um, very comfortable with, even things that they thought were making them happy, been holding back their true sexual energy, feelings, and emotions, and they just want to move. That's why I'm cautioning y'all about Mars being in third house of Gemini. Okay? People may just move and don't know why they're moving. A change a change in the wind. You do have blessed in reverse and clean it up. This is this is like the energy, Come to the edge, clean it up. Somebody really wants to come to the edge, come to where you're at to show up or ask you to meet them because they're feeling like they need to clean it up. They need to clean it up in a hurry. These animals up here, two horses, a horse, a stallion, you know, they want to come to, they've already come to the edge before, but this time they're really feeling like this is going to end very fair and unjust in the long run for them being the one that loses out. Okay. Um, because again, if you could see this sunlight, this is what they're pointing out to me. If you see that little piece of sunlight in that house as no place like home, that's that energy of the sun. And you're this right here. No place like home. Okay? And this is what they're in a hurry to get toward. But they've been incubating. They haven't been really paying attention to it, doing anything about it, saying anything. Now it's kind of like it's a rushed type of scenario. I'm telling you, once that sun, I mean not the sun, but once that Mars kicks into third house Gemini, it's gonna make people feel like that. It may not necessarily affect you, but this is people trying to, you know, get in between from being in between worlds. You're not in between worlds. You're already on the color side. You see what I'm saying? So these people are trying to get out from in this transition transformation from the dark and the cloudy over to the sunny beach area and the color, because this tower moment is an epiphany of them realizing the sun, a realization that they're about to lose blessings, um, success, okay, which can just be the interaction with you, just you being in their life, them being able to see you, you being them being able to talk to you, right? And for some people, it could be deeper than that. But just having and keeping and obtaining your friendship, a sense of comparison to other things and other people in their life, there is no comparison. What is that up under there? I know that ain't the Ace of Cups. Well, there it go. It's a lot of Scorpio energy. Somebody also, like I said, may just go out of town. Um, Somebody also may realize or get told that they have a child. Be like, what you mean I got a baby? And how old the child is? 3, 4. Family room in reverse. Oh, this person really wants to get to your home. They want to be back part of home, feeling like home. Um, it's about to be some messages and some phone calls the next 2 to 3 days. 21 or the number 12 may be important. Look at there. It also is going to be some crazy news to come out about somebody who has been sneaking around, playing around, uh, being intimate or in some type of sexual affair. It's about to hit the news or about to come out all of a sudden or overnight. Okay, this was a weird reading. Don't forget about, you're going to start seeing stuff in the sky. Okay, more in the daytime, less at night. They also, these particular orbs or plasmas or balls, tell you is your, let's just say your ancestors. Okay, allegedly. So not only are you going to see them in this realm and more in the sky, in the atmosphere, they're also going to transition and over into your dreams. Okay, for you to be able to whatever this is about this, familiarity, okay, to get refamiliar with them. These are energy or plasma balls or a containment of energy that we already know. We just don't remember. Okay. So we got this again. You see the lion cards, the strength cards in the back as pictures. You see that? The strength cards. Again, another lion. That's going to be Leo, fifth house. Okay. Also, heart center, heart chakra. Um, some of y'all, if y'all get out and about, you're going to meet somebody new. And whoever this is from the past, they're not going to like it very much. This is why they want to try to clean it up. And, you know, it's all about your strength and what you got or will have strong emotions about. Some of you, with the family room in reverse, you're not feeling quite at home either like you used to. So you will be making some very self asserted changes in your mind and in your environment. Some of you are ready to move or just ready to go. So this also could be for some of you, at a moment's time, also be ready to break free or to be able to break free. Because it may be something as a sense of chaos that you may not see or know. Of course, that may just come up. So make sure that you all the time is prepared and ready to go or to leave. Okay? In all or any type of circumstances. A sense of preparedness, right? Some of you will be going or working with somebody who's an accountant or work with numbers, CFO. This also can be a tax preparer. Um, you said you've been feeling that? Yeah. Some of you is going to be like, I'm not trying to keep letting you keep me balanced up here, or I'm not trying to keep having myself to balance myself inside of your life because you have and understand you have enough strength to move forward. Okay? Some people don't, and that's why they do stay in certain relationships and or marriages because they just don't have the strength to or the tenacity or the courage and the willpower, enough self-esteem to leave certain people and situations alone. Okay? Some people don't know how to be spontaneous because they're so stuck in what they're in and what they do. But this is a balancing act, you know. Got the Lover's card here, Gemini energy, to the Emperor and the King of Pentacles. You'll be working on it this weekend to be ready. I'm really trying to figure out and see what is this coming in the atmosphere. We're going to have a whole bunch of more stuff in the air. Okay. The family room is also in reverse. So some of you may not accept or allow this person to come back over your house. Um, but they do want to message you to come back to your house. They want this connection to be rebuilt It can be any type of relationship. Brother, sibling, father, mother, platonic, best friend. I'll be glad for y'all, for the people who is about to have somebody to come into their life. Because this can be this combination here, but at the same time, it's the combination of this person that is trying to come into this position. This is this. And for some of you, it can be the ex or somebody who you separated from all of a sudden, or went cold, or you ghosted them. But this also could be this new person that is the tower, that is the new, brand new, spontaneous situation that is coming into your life here. Because I say that because the family room is in reverse. So this is somebody who wants to come back to your house, and this is also somebody who you have not met. The family room in reverse. So you're not familiar with this person. Okay? You have no close contact with them. They have not been to your home. You're not very acquainted with them. Um, as closeness, fourth house of Cancer. Um, and you're going to be doing some comparison here. Okay? You're going to be doing some comparison because it is a change in the wind. I'm telling you now, it's a change in the wind. Now, whatever that change is for you, that's going to be different, of course. But it is a change in the wind that's about to happen. You see another boss, another CEO, a judge, a bully, mama bear, protective, finances, benefits, strong, affluence, and muscular, but in reverse. Okay? So, some of you, the previous person may have been a little thick. This new person can be thinner. They can be very tall. They also can be more of a business mind type of person or mindset. Um, and for the other of you, your person, you said, what do they want? Mm, good question. The first thing that they're realizing is how they need to be in in their life and how they need to present their self. The official man with the wealthy man, okay? Which is more structure in their finances, in their life, how they dress, how they look. Remember all the previous readings where I kept talking about the masculine energy needs to step into the emperor role. I've been said that months ago, right? For the most case, most of them have not, because it's a change in the wind. It's a change or in between worlds. Some of them are doing that transformational energy, transformation Scorpio, incubation. Some of them are doing it. It's a lot where that these cards here need to turn into a boss. They need to turn into not necessarily a CEO, but a CEO also of their life, right? Making better decisions financially, um, stepping into that affluence, being more strong and protective, um, making better judgment calls. The person or people that you have been dealing with have not been doing that. Okay? So, like I said, if you look at older readings, it's always going to tell you what you need to know now. Now, I've been saying this for months. The masculines now are coming into that realization, the tower. But it took for like Saturn to go retrograde to finally go back direct. It took Jupiter to be retrograde and then go direct, being in the second house of Taurus. It took certain things for that to line up, the grand trine, for people or masculines to realize things about their self, that they need to break free, that they need to be more majestic, they need to take authority of their self, of their life, of who they're choosing for a lover and a mate and or for marriage. They need to be more fair and just and devoted and in their heart center, not just for lust. What most of them have been living as relationships, living with people, right? Just living for people, not for being protective and relationship. Most people are living with each other for lust, for lustful reasons, not for majestic and for heart centered reasons. They're staying or living with people um, for 24-hour sex companions. You see what I'm saying? And you being who you are, that's not what you are and that's not what you represent. So this is why this person was going to always kept breaking free from you. Okay? A lot of the masculines did not really have to um, be the official person and wealthy man for the house or the home. Most of that was taken care of by the divine feminine, the empress. Now, I'm not saying all of them, right? These are two different decks combined. What we get again, my old card, the wealthy man again. What they also do want is they want a better financial future, and being with the right mate, they're understanding and seeing that as also an epiphany, that that is what prosperity and abundance is. And then when you're with the right person, when you're feeling and sitting and staying in a heart centered, in a very comfortable home, in a very comfortable relationship, you're able to share your thoughts, your heart, your mind. um, they now start to see through these epiphanies that that is the abundance, and the monetary money will flow behind it, right? Like I just said, the death card and the wealthy man in reverse. They're having this realization of what their wealth and abundance is. And they want to stop that. They want to change that and step into more of a boss. Somebody also here is deciding to exercise or to slim down, more for the masculines, but it can be for some of you divine feminines. All right. Expectation. They know what you expect. They know what you want. They know what you expect. But they just wasn't bringing it. They also could have needed to have that realization, a tower moment of self reflection. You know, how long will divine feminine be attracted to a masculine who just not doing nothing? It's not about a lot of times the physical money part. It's about the attraction to a masculine who is majestic, who is official in his right, his sense of fair and just and devotion, and also different levels of pride and ego. A masculine is supposed to have that pride and ego for the outside, not for the connectedness with the divine feminine. That's the wrong type of ego. That type of ego is connected to um, moreover having a sense of authority over somebody. Okay, that needs to stop. That needs to end. And this can be their realization of why you are leaving them, why you don't want to be with them. So, um, they're know for some of you, they know that you are expecting them. Secret to you, some of you are still expecting them also to do better, to change. Are you necessarily waiting on them? I don't feel so. Because you have no problem about moving on. Again, you got the whip here. It's kind of like things need, they know they need to whip themselves into shape, you know, and they're closing in from a distance. So whoever this person is, if they stay far away, um, they're about to whip up something or try and do something to uh, work something out to come towards you, take time off. They want to close in that horizon. Okay, this is getting closer and closer. Distant horizon popped in reverse, and then you got these horse card. No, I got a zebra, a horse, a stallion, and a tower. And here's another horse. And that's a deer. We're gonna see a lot of changes too in these animals. I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm gonna go ahead and click off because it's gonna run into 2 hours. I like sitting here chatting with y'all, just pulling cards, allegedly talking about what we see. It's a great time. Whatever you do take from this, you know, take it as a grain of salt. I'm just pulling cards on YouTube and we're just talking about, whatever comes out. Everything is alleged. Take it how it resonates for you. Think about, what we talk about after the fact. Just think about what we do talk about after the fact. Some of you, you may have or will transition from one situation to another. And unfortunately, of course, this other person is not going to like that. Um, because they had time to clean it up, but they didn't want to make a change in the wind. And that's not your fault. So they will miss out on that particular blessing and success, not listening to their guidance. They could be a rebel for everything else, but don't want to be a rebel for you, you know, in y'all's situation. They will try and come back acting all innocent, talking all innocent, you know, speaking of new starts and new beginnings. But for some of you, this person may take off again. So make sure that you're choosing wisely on what you decide to do, what you say, how you say it. Um, because you also, again, do not want to spark no type of argument, fight, or debate because of Mars being in Gemini. With the Page of Swords and the King of Swords in reverse, please watch what you say, how you say it. You know, um, because aggression and chaos will stir up. in the wind very, very, very quickly, and things can get out of hand. Caution. A blessed situation is also coming towards you with the mystical next to the eighth house of Scorpio. It's about to be a very mystical time for us, and I need y'all to start understanding and seeing as revelation, um, not literal, okay, allegedly, as revelations to understand what is going on around us. Just because we haven't experienced and haven't seen it before doesn't mean that it's not there and that it's not true. This is what we call life. You are experiencing life as a spiritual being in a human shell. So that also means that stuff don't have to make sense to you. Where did they put that in some type of rule book? Okay? Stuff don't have to make sense to you. This is the world. This is the world. Things have happened long, long, long before we even started our path as the food cart. So just because you don't know it and you don't see it, don't mean that it don't exist. I don't know why humans feel like because they don't know about it, they haven't seen it, it ain't real, or it don't exist, or it's not fair, or why has it been hid all this time, right? Oh gosh, yeah, this is why human race is a special kind, boy, because humans have to get out a sense of entitlement. We are a very small, minute compared to the rest of existence. We are very small, but we walk around with a lot of ego and pride. Like we the only ones that ever existed and that we're the best. Y'all gonna get a reality check. We are unique, yes, but we not the only ones that ever existed. So people as humans need to get out of their little thumb up their butt like we the best that ever has been, because there are energies and entities that are way more intelligent and way more advanced than us as other types of energy that we are. Let's just say it that way. This is why they call it life experience. Okay? But that don't mean that life was always going to stay the same since you grew up until the time that you transition over. Who said it was going to stay the same? That you were never going to see this or experience that or, you know, have some type of natural phenomenon to happen in your lifetime. It was going to happen regardless. It's just that in your lifespan, you were able to witness it. hmm But I'm so tired of humans on their fucking high horse. Like y'all just really, it's crazy. People are so egotistical. And I'm so tired of egotistical fake people. I'm tired of entertaining them, wanting wanting to be in relationships with me. I don't want that. What I have realized is that even though I used to act very liberal, I'm actually a very conservative individual. I'd rather have a person that's heart centered. You know how many times that I have been asked to go out on a date and I dress how I dress, and this person shows up in tennis shoes, and I'm dressed to the nines because that's how I that's how I walk. That's how I want to look. That's how I represent myself. I'm smelling good. I'm smelling like a $200 bottle worth of perfume. And this person shows up in some jogging pants. So am I supposed to now? They didn't say we were going to the movies or we're gonna go ride ATVs, and it's different occasions, right? But when you say you're taking me out and you're taking me to dinner, and it's not about the monetary, it's about how I move and how I look and how I represent myself. I do expect that image of an official person for me to be on their arm. So people look at us. I'm not finna change because I'm not finna change on who I am. I'm finna step out just how I got dressed. So now I got this person who wants to date me that's looking and feeling inferior because they don't never want to step their game up. That's how they want to present themselves every day in life, which is not a problem. But every day you want to dress like that? Every day? Every day you want to wear a dusty pair of shoes? Not my people, but I'm just saying in general. Every day you want everybody to see you in some jogging pants and a white t-shirt. Y'all know the type of people I'm talking about. I'm talking about a lot of people. That's all they want to put on is a white t-shirt, a black t-shirt, some jogging pants, and some tennis shoes. And if they have a new occasion, they'll go and get a brand new white t-shirt. It's nothing wrong with that unless it's a casual day. We hanging out, we're going to get, some snacks, go to a movie, go bowling or something like that. Yeah. But when I represent, I represent. And I don't want that to represent me. I want a man to show up, dress very well, dress very well, looking very distinguished. Men, vice versa. Some of you don't want to go do some things because your divine feminine or somebody you're dating always got their ass cheeks hanging out, got their whole chest hanging out to the ground. It's a difference between beautiful grace and elegance and then looking like trash. hmm Men are more conservative than they'll let you on to be. They only has lust and very lustful for the divine feminine, so feminine energy that expresses it or shows it to them. Their eyes rather undress you by you being more covered up, and their imagination and creativity can work wonders. But if you're walking around with everything hanging out, that's how they're gonna treat you. That's how they're gonna see you, and that's what category they're gonna put you in. But you could still have on a very form-fitting dress or outfit with only a little bit of chest exposed, believe me, they will find that even more sexy than, and very more romantically sexy than you having on uh, stuff all up your butt crack and stuff like that. So, like, again, the masculines are changing. They're changing back to more conservative. So, I don't know what to tell you. Okay? I don't know what to tell you. They're coming out of their lustful stage and they're going into more heart centered. So, this is why a lot of you, your person or people, are trying to come back to check and see if you're still available because they're having that realization now. The timing of that is going to be different for everybody, yes. And I ain't saying everybody needs to accept the ex back or whatever the case may be. I'm saying they're checking back with you first because they know that's what you represented. They know you represented the heart space. They know you represented wealth, prosperity, and abundance. Okay? They wouldn't be trying to come back to you if you were the one that's a thought. They're leaving those. So, y'all always leave a comment. Let me know how you feel, what you're thinking, and I will see y'all in the next one.